Hey guys, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you're watching me from around the world. My name is Nshom, and tonight, today, till morning, till afternoon, it's going to be amazing, totally amazing with you. And what was the night? How was night for you? And what dream you had? Okay, I had some crazy and amazing dreams, and some of these ideas I just want to share with some of my dreams there. And guys, today is really interesting that we look at it, and I want to shock you. What you're currently trying to learn right now, you may not need it, to succeed in life. And you don't need to get more knowledge or more necessary, more knowledge or more information. Guess what, guys? You already have so much of information that all you have to do is to focus on it, okay? To reassess the information and see how you can make sense out of it. You get that? Now, this is the point I'm making. Every single day, over every single second, over 2,000 words have been typed. Books, on documentaries, and so on and so forth. And guess what, guys? It takes an average of 5 years for every human being, all right, to actually study at least 18 hours every day to meet up, to be the best, to be that expert, that genius in whatever he or she is doing right now. Think about that for a while. Now, how many times have you taken your hard-earned money, bought a book, and you never finished reading the book? How many times have you taken your hard-earned money and paid for a course, but yet you're not able to practice the skills, the knowledge, the information you acquired from the course? How many times? How many times have you traveled long distances to go and learn something, and today you have not even practiced that skill and figure out how to make sense or meaning out of that? How many times? So you see, you don't necessarily need more information right now, because you literally have already all it takes for you to succeed. You remember, I love this story. When the children of Israelite were trying to cross the Red Sea, it came a point where they were stuck, and then there was no way to cross, there was no bridge, and God asked Moses, what do you have in your hand? What do you have in your hand? And Moses said, I have just a staff in my hand. And God said, use that staff, throw it like this on the ground, hit it on the ground, and something will happen. And guess what? When Moses obeyed that instruction, then there was the sea opened, and then they were able to cross. Now the question I have for you is, what do you have in your hand right now? What do you have in your hand? You could just be having A level. You could just be having a first degree or a bachelor degree. You could just be having a master's. You could just be having a PhD. You could just be having the skill of cryptocurrency. You could just be having a skill of public speaking. What do you have in your hand right now? Take that you have and stop looking for more, and then focus on that you have and try to make sense of that you have. And I guarantee you that success will find you. Success will definitely find you. Because one thing that we do is that we just keep going, searching, looking, and we pass all our time, just looking. But we never find. But we forget to know that we already pass, okay, the trigger. We pass that information that we needed for the biggest breakthrough we needed in our lives. And in one of my books, 25 important things to do before 10, 30 years, I said something very interesting. I talked about the 18-40-60 rule. That's an amazing principle that everyone needs to have a master of it in his or her life. And here's what it's all about. The 18-40-60 rule is very amazing, and this is it. At the age of 18 years, many young people, they are very scared of decisions they want to make. Like, they're so scared because they're wondering what mom is going to say, what dad is going to say, what the uncles and the aunties are going to say, what the siblings are going to say. Guess what? Because they feel like they cannot take decisions on their own. And then at 40 years, people don't really care what people will say, what the parents will say, what the uncles and the nephews, they want to say, because they feel like they're matured enough to make decisions or make decisions for themselves, And at 60 years, this is where the calamity or the problems comes in. They realize that at 60, most of the decisions that they wanted to make at 18, and they failed to make those Those were the decisions that could have redefined their lives. Those are the decisions that could have reinvented their lives, and they failed to make such decisions. So if you're watching this video and you are age 18, 20, 21, up to 25, that's good news for you, okay? Whatever decision you want to make, in as much as it's from intuition, it is from your heart, and you feel like this is a good decision, that it's not a bad decision, my friend, go ahead and make it. Because if you don't, at 60, you will regret. And that's it, guys. You don't need necessarily to learn more skills. Of course, you got to learn more skills, but you don't necessarily have to keep learning skills without practicing the previous ones you've learned. Okay? So stop wasting money and start to be disciplined. What we need is not more knowledge, more information, but what we need is discipline. And so, if you lack discipline, find out how you can discipline yourself, okay, to practice, to make good use of what you already got. And if you do this single thing, I guarantee you, by the end of this year, you must have achieved amazing milestones. My name is Nshom, and thank you for watching my video.